give me a second here to get rid of that noise. I will be with you. All right. Now we just check the levels a little bit. Oh, it's really up there. Check, check, one. All right. Oh, there I am. Hey, it's James. So what we're doing, hi. Welcome to the channel. So what we're doing is we have a little model, Hawkeye, this thing here. So we have one of these, a model of it anyway, and it's missing its props. So I downloaded that and started working on this a little bit. So it's 19 millimeters. So I'm just going to select that, put a 19 there, and a 19 right there. So that's the size of the thing. What we're going to do is grab the right tool. Here we go. Now what it needs is a little peggy, but it's funny. It's like this. Oh, much smaller. Let's try 2x2. And of course, not nearly as tall. That's not right either. 1x1 maybe. It might be pretty close. So that goes up here and middle that thingy. So what I gotta do is get this centered, and then hopefully you can grab that. Yeah, about that. Just kind of like that. Well, that's pretty close. Don't you think? You'd have to had the original piece sitting here, but that's the idea. It's a little piece of metal, so we're just going to combine that in one piece. Oh, did I chop it off? No. I thought I chopped the ends off, but no. That's the way it is. That is like that for so the propellers don't chop the air as much. If they are more, I just saw a video on it. It's pretty cool. This has been very slow. I think I need to allocate more memory to my browser or something. All right, I'm gonna pick a different color. There we go. So then what I like to do, I'm not making LC sick, is grab this way up in the air here. I think there's actually a different way to do this. Anyway, yeah, I think there's a way to export the model out of this thing for viewing, just what I'm doing here. So how am I going to print that though? And we're going to need rename this. It's the Amazing Snicket Boro. No, it's E2 Hawkeye. Hawkeye. Okay, turn. So we're going to export that as an STL. And then we will minimize that. I just grab all that and drop it in my little catch-all there. All right. Oh, I'm an idiot. I'm going to have to start this over. Oh, no, that's right. That's what we're going to. I'm looking at the black screen thinking, oh, I forgot to record, but I just forgot I just closed everything. Thought I told it to launch Cura. Do it again. Have two versions. Okay, now we got it together. File, open. Open files. So we're gonna get the Hawkeye. Oh, look at that teeny tiny little prop. Isn't that cute? So we're gonna go down here. And I think we just got to print it just like that. And I think what we'll do, let's see, rather than, you can set up in these slicers your materials, but I'm just doing it by hand. So I'm going to print, I have a little chart here. PLA. 190 to 220. Let's go 220. Well, yeah, 220. And then the bed, I think I just got it down to 70. We'll go 75. And I think that's all I'm concerned about. I think we will go down to 50 on the speed. Oh, accuracy. Wow. So quality. Let's go 1, 2. It's pretty fine. And what else? Oh. So we're going to have to support this. Support. There we go. And I think we'll try tree just for fun. And we'll go ahead and throw a raft under it. I'll go with the raft. But we need a tiny raft. See what that looks like. Preview. All right. Kind of ugly. So that's not really great. That's not really great at all. So that model obviously doesn't work well that way. Let's try. Maybe I'm trying to print too fine. Oh, I see. It's exceedingly accurate. All right. So this is more accurate than the model that we have. So what I'm seeing here is it's showing that these can be trimmed. Your props can be trimmed. I think on the model this is a fixed. I don't know if that'll print. But now I want to see if it does. Let's see, it's putting that seam. So the idea would be all the layer jumps are on this one side mostly. So that would be the side that points down when you put it on the model. So the top would be cleaner looking. You'd see. You look down from above. All right, well. Let's see. I can multiply the selected. I'm going to put this one over here, like that. And we'll put this one over here, like that. And then I'm going to check my modes one at a time. So these things are so, I don't know if I trust that. I'm going to put this over here. Now I'll put this over here. That should be far enough. Slice that dude up. And we'll put it out here. See? Ooh, okay. So now we're going to go look at the printer. Check this. All right, I'm back. So I'm going to try this once from here. I had this set up and working, and then something has changed in my Octo print, which is I can control the printer from the desktop here. Oh, let me show you right here. That. So connect to the printer here, maybe. There we go. There's the Hawkeye file. We'll just poke that over there. So I've clicked it and hopefully it'll load. There it is. So I have a notice I'm going to read later. There. So there's a printer. We can look at the temperature from here. It's pretty cool. Actually, yes, we need to. The bed is at 75. That's perfect. So, well, I got to check a couple settings. It was doing an error, and it has related to bed leveling, but I don't know why the printer is erroring because of it. So we're going to hit print. And watch what the printer does. I'll let you look at the bigger picture. Anyway, but if you see as the weather, move my camera over here a little bit for now. Oh, there's snow out there. Stay. Snow on the ground. So it looks like Thursday, Friday is supposed to be really nice. Get into the 70s. And I'm waiting to see what the printer does. If it didn't already just error out. Let me go see. Okay, sweet. So what it was, I recently flashed the firmware, uh, changed some kind of setting back. I don't remember. But right back, I want to show you something else. But what it was the when you flash the firmware, it erases the bed labeling data, and the software, when it's connected to the printer, knows that, or I have it set to use bed leveling, or detect if bed leveling was used or not, errors out when it's not, and because it wasn't stored, because the firmware wiped it out, I had to run a bed leveling routine, and then store it, and that fixed it, because now I'm not getting that error. And the most convoluted explanation I've ever heard. But yeah, basically the settings got wiped and I had to redo it. So these things, I did want to show you. These are these amp modes I printed, like 24 of. And then the lids that go on them, like so. And then that gets screwed to the bottom of your beehive stand. And you squirt some oil in there. That helps keep the rain out. And I think I printed some of these smaller so that would fit on there better later. That's all it needs to do though. Just like that. Pretty nifty. Anyway, so there's gonna be more print in the support than the prop on this. But it's cranking along. Got my eyes down here in the screen. But yeah, so the beekeeping is going to start in earnest here next week. I'll probably have to get some supers out of storage. Got a feeling those dandelions are going to be popping soon. But if we want to look just real quick, I'll do that too. What I'd like to do is go over here to Tropical Tidbits here and have a look-see. Indiana, that's what we're focused on. Haha. But then I can't see what I'm doing. There we go. So Sunday, that's today. So 40s, 30s, 50s. See, so that would be Tuesday. They'll be flying. Ooh, 50s. The tickle on the 60s, 70s Thursday. See, yeah, I've got to get stuff out because it'll be warm for a couple days and then a little bit of just a cold bump for like 2 days, 60s, 30s again, then right back into the 50s and 60s. So yeah, the dandelions are going to be popping. And what can happen if the bees build up too much nectar too quickly for not enough space, they will swarm looking for a new home and take all that honey crop with them. So we're going to try to jump ahead of that. And that's about all I got personally for tonight. So if you can fumble through my mumbling, we'll see you next time. Maybe I'll come back on. I'm also looking at my phone that's down this way. We'll come back on here when these finish up. Take a look perhaps.